Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is a 1987 4x4 Chevrolet pickup truck. That's right, she was born a 4x4 too, and it's a 4-speed. She is gorgeous. When was the last time you saw a rotisserie restored 1987 pickup truck? Man, this thing is beautiful. Wait till you get on the bottom side of it. We already done the underside video. The bottom of this truck is just as pretty as the top. She is absolutely gorgeous, right down to the bow tie on the grill, man. She is beautiful. You can see all the plastic work, all the chrome, all the stainless, all the aluminum, everything just as bright as can be. And then the red paint on this baby is popping, just looking beautiful. This thing is ready for the ice cream shop. It's ready to get out in the front yard and do some work. Heck, it's ready to go to the carpentry site and do some work. Load this baby up with 2x4s and build yourself a garage. She's ready to go. I'd suggest maybe putting a mat down in the back though, man. The bottom of the bed on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show that to you here in a little bit. You can see that paint is just as slick as can be. All the trim looking good. It is dual tanks too, and both the tanks are new. You can see the interior. Look at that. Gorgeous. Of course, it's got tilt steering column. And my favorite color interior, black. She is gorgeous, man. Nice, comfortable seat in there. We got great looking seat belts. We got the camper window. Headliner looking good, dome lights working. I mean, everything about this truck is looking like you rolled back the clock to 1987. Beautiful, beautiful job on the restoration. She is gorgeous. All the gauges are looking good. All the finishes on the dash looking great. I mean, this is a long time ago, baby. I hadn't been out of high school very long when this baby was built. She is sharp. And I know I've told you this a million times. My dad had a similar year truck. Of course, it wasn't four-wheel drive back then. You can see the step bumper back here. It's all brand new. This panel looks like it's brand new. And the gate, man, nice and slick. Got a little bit of cottonwood floating around in there. We got great looking paint on the bed floor. It doesn't look like this thing ever had to do a day's work in its life. I mean, look at how nice that is. Can you imagine how much work went into just refinishing this bed, even if it was completely perfect? I mean, all the hardware looks like it's new, everything. Lenses on the tail lights look new. As you look down the side of the truck, she's just absolutely gorgeous. There's that other fuel door I was telling you about. Black interior, man, I love it. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do consignment whatsoever, and a lot of you may be wondering what that means to you. Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality car. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Let's take this little baby for a ride. Four-wheel drive, short bed, 4-speed. Actually, it's a 4-speed with granny gear, so you don't really need to use low. Not unless you're going to pull something really heavy or try to pull a stump out of the front yard or something like that. Trans feels good. I'm shifting it up, shifting it down. I just shifted back down into second. No problem whatsoever. And don't forget, we can deliver this four-wheel drive pickup truck anywhere in the world. You just give Tom a call. He'll tell you just how easy that process is. You don't have to do a thing but call him. Beautiful restoration on this truck. I've actually already been on the bottom side of it. You're not going to believe how clean the bottom side is. Just as clean as the top. And under the hood looks amazing. Driving down the road real nice. It's got a little bit of noise to the exhaust, which everybody knows I like to make noise with the exhaust. Love to hear that. Just drop back down into first here. Now that is truly first, that's not low. Low gear is you gotta come to about a complete stop. Now on the dash here, you can see everything looking like it's brand new there, just as gorgeous as can be. Now my steering wheel is not perfectly straight. I'll make sure the guys get it on the alignment rack, get the steering wheel nice and straight. We got the air conditioning on, even though we've got the windows down, and I feel nice cold air on my legs. Now I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to our YouTube channel. That's 1.6 million thank yous. And if you haven't already done it, please do it. And it's a great way to keep track of us. You can hit that little bell button and you'll get a notification whenever we post a new video. And don't forget, we're right outside the Motor City here, so you happen to be at a Motor City on business. We're close to the airport. Come on by and visit us. We'd love to meet you. If you want to send an inspector to look at this truck or any of our rest of our inventory, just call us, let us know you're coming so we can be ready for you. We do have a lot of cars in inventory, and we often have to move a lot of cars to get your favorite one right out front. We're back at the shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath this 87 now, and man, is it clean under here. Look at this. First of all, you got a brand new BFG up here as a spare tire, and I know you can see all that red paint on the bottom side of the bed. It's all looking brand new. I see new hardware, I see new bushings. I mean, everything here just looking brand new. We got new exhaust, we got new shocks, it looks like new springs. Everything just as shiny as can be under here. Great looking paint on the rear end. Now we just rolled the rear end over, acting like an open rear end and right around the 342 gear. You can see it's got new drums on the brake. I see new hardware on the brakes. Now our guys will still take all that apart, make sure it's in good working order. U-bolts look like they're new. Of course, all the paint on the frame, everything looking beautiful under here. I see new gas tanks, both sides. Again, new paint. We've still got all the heat shields and everything here, even though we're not really using them, because it's got an aftermarket setup here on the custom exhaust. Transfer case is all painted up. Trans is all painted up. Got the 4-speed. They tell me it's factory dual shocks too, which is cool. We got disc brakes up front, drum brakes in the back, new brake lines up here, new U-bolts up here, new sway bar bushings up here. Looks like a new starter. Bottom side of the motor's all cleaned up, looking good. I see what looks like a brand new oil pan gasket up there also. We got new hardware in the motor mounts. Okay, here's the hooks here when you want to pull your buddies out of the mud, right? Here's where you get a hold of them at. I see new hardware up here in the front springs. I see new bolts on the bumper. Chrome on the front bumper looks good. I mean, everything under here just looking beautiful, looking brand new. It's like somebody turned the clock back. Wheel well, it's all nice and clean. Of course, we got the stock appearing wheels, trim rings, center caps. It's got the lockout hubs, and those guys that don't know that, back in the old days, you could either put these in free or you can lock them in. That way the rear end's locked in all the time. Nowadays, most of the four-wheel drives are automatic, and some of them you can lock in yourself. As you look down the side, the paint is just beautiful. I'd say the paint's probably nicer than it was back in 1987, definitely. You can see new body bushings here. Again, I talked about the new tanks, new hardware in the springs here too. Out back here, same good looking wheel and tire. I didn't tell you the size up front, but it's going to be the same size as this one. 33 10.5 by 15. Well, let's lower it down and look under the hood right now. Looky here, man. Everything under here looking brand new too. Again, I don't see anything that doesn't look stock on this thing. It is beautiful under here. Again, you can see all the brand new brake lines. Looks like a brand new power booster, master cylinder, AC compressor. It does have an aluminum intake on it. That's probably aftermarket. I can't imagine this thing had an aluminum intake on it. Looks like it's got the stock setup sitting on top of that intake. Of course, the air cleaner all looks stock. All the AC stuff looks stock. The firewall's all nicely painted. All the plumbing, all the wiring, everything under here looking brand new, right down to the jack. Look at that. Man, it's pretty under here. Super cool truck here. Drive this baby as your daily driver. Drive it on the weekends. Make it a show truck. Do anything you want with this baby. She's four-wheel drive. You can pull them bushes out in the front yard if you want to do that. Give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in the driveway.